Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another edition of Think Different Television. All right, today we are going to talk about The Biggest Loser. Here it is, The Biggest Loser. Are you familiar with this reality show? It takes a bunch of people like this, and then it puts them through a bunch of exercise and weight loss strategies, and it's like an elimination competition, kind of like Survivor, where every week they eliminate people and they have these big weigh-ins, and then some person wins at the end. Yay! There you go. So, let's do a little hypothetical. Here are some characters from The Simpsons. This is Homer. This is Ned Flanders, and this is Mr. Burns. Let's say they are on the show Biggest Loser, and they're standing there for the finale. So, Homer started at 400 pounds, Ned Flanders started at 250, and Mr. Burns started at 100. At the finale, at the ending weight, after all the exercise and dieting, all the stuff that they got put through over the time of the show, Homer ended at 300. Ned Flanders ended at 200, and Mr. Burns ended at 70. What I want you to do is I want you to tell me how many pounds that they lost, and I want you to rank who should win first, second, or third place. Okay? So, ranking first, second, or third, and tell me what the pounds are lost. So, here I set up a similar chart to what you see in the worksheet right there. So, pause the video, get your chart going. And let's see. All right, here we're at. So Homer lost, 100 pounds. Ned Flanders lost 50 pounds. And Mr. Burns lost 30 pounds. So who should win? Would it be Homer? Because he lost the most. And then 2, Ned Flanders. And then 3, Mr. Burns. Is this fair? Yes or no, that Homer wins? Because a lot of people are going to choose Homer for winning, and is he going to get all the prizes at the end? Is that fair for him? No, actually, I don't think so. Why? Because Homer has more weight to lose. If you're 400 pounds, it's easier to lose weight because you have so much extra weight to lose than if you're 100 pounds. So how do you even the playing field? Because not everybody's going to start at the same weight. It's really hard to find excuse me, all those people that are the same weight. So what's a way to make the playing field fair, no matter what weight you are to start The Biggest Loser? That would be, percent lost. So what percent was lost? So let's take Homer, for example. Write this down. So Homer lost 100 out of 400 pounds. So this is the part, this is the whole. So he lost 100 pounds out of 400. So what percentage of his weight did he lose? Percentage means percent out of 100. So if I solve this, I can cross multiply and divide, or I can just simplify this. Divide by 100. This is a fourth, right? What is a fourth? The same percentage as a fourth. That would be 25%. I can cross multiply and divide if I want and get 25, but this is 20. So Homer lost 25% of his weight. That's pretty good. Let's take Ned Flanders now. Ned lost 50 pounds out of a total 250. So 250 lost at a 250 total at the end of the show. So what percent out of 100 is that? Well, let's see. That would be divide by 10, which is 5 over 25. Simplify that. That's 1/5. You don't have to do this. You can just cross multiply and divide if you want, but I like to do this because I think this is easier to do in your head. So x over 100. You can cross multiply and divide. It's going to be 5x equals 100. 100 divided by 5. That would be 20, because 5 $20 bills is $100. That's how I think about it. Bam. So this is 20%. So Ned lost 20% of his weight. Okay, now how about Mr. Burns? Mr. Burns lost, let's see, he lost 30 pounds out of a total 100. So he lost 30 out of 100 total. So that's X percent over 100. Well, 100, 100, I have the same denominator, so that means I need the same numerator, so that's going to be 30%. I don't have to do any calculation for that. So Mr. Burns lost 30%, Ned lost 20%, and Homer lost 25%. Care to re-rank them? Yeah, isn't Mr. Burns more impressive that he lost 30% of his body weight? And then Homer only lost 25%, so this would be second, this would be third, and Mr. Burns, Mr. Skinny Man here, would have won the competition. That's the way to make it fair. So let's see. Let's look at this next page. So now, the table below follows along as I read. The table below shows the before and after pictures of 6 contestants from season 9 of The Biggest Loser. Calculate how much weight each person lost 2 ways, in pounds and as a percent. So I want you to tell me who wins this final season. This season finale, of season 9. So you have Coley, Michael, Sam, Victoria, Sunshine, and Sherry. So let's do Coley together real quick. So Coley, I'm writing in my notes. Coley started at 403, and he ended at 188. Damn. That's a lot of weight he lost. So 403 and at 188. So I'm going to put that in my notes right here. So Coley started at 403, ended at 188. I'm going to subtract those to figure out the total pounds lost. So 4 clears out 488 minus 180. 403, my bad. 403 minus 188. Bam. So Coley lost 215 pounds lost. That's pretty impressive. All right, now, what percent did he lose? So if he lost, the part that he lost was 215. The total he was when he started was 403 pounds. So he lost that many, and it was a total of 403. So what percent out of 100 did he lose? So now, it's hard to simplify this, so I'm just going to straight up cross multiply and divide. So it's 403 times X equals 215 times 100, which is 21,500. Divide by 403. Divide by 403. Boop, and you have 53 points. I can do the nearest tenth. So if I round to the 100th place, let's run to the 100th place. So that's a 9. So this 4 would go up to 5.35%. So Coley lost 53.35% of his body weight and 250 total pounds. So now what I want you to do is I want you to do the same thing for everybody else. You have Michael, Sam, Victoria, Sunshine, and Sherry. Tell me how many pounds that they lost and what percent that they lost. At the end, you're going to tell me who won the season 9 finale. Who won? Yeah, okay.